What up, stream? Hello, hello. What up, stream? Hello, hello. What's up, Robert? How's it going? Yeah, there's a ton of volume right now. I marked up GJ so far. This is a really heavy 4-hour support, and this is another really heavy 4-hour support here. So, if we pull back up, get resistance, maybe sell it back to that low we create. Depending on what type of support we create down here. Probably gonna be just chilling and waiting for NYSE to open and either continue this dump or see a retracement. So we'll see what happens come open.
Yo, how's it going? Yeah, not bad.
What up, Chia? Hello, hello. Lendo, I'm good. How are you? Alright, so we'll mark up EJ real quick. I kind of did GJ. Looks like most let me check QJ. Yeah, it looks like all JPY pairs are dropping. So probably seems like a strong safe haven type of day. Still doing nothing. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Alright, EJ, 4-hour. I got the weekly quick. Weekly still going bullish. Looks like we might be coming in to weekly support. So we'll keep that in mind. 4-hour or daily, my bad. Daily's moving bearish, but overall still looking bullish. Looks like we're coming into this heavier support area, and if we look like this thick daily, if we look, it's a pretty significant level all the way across the board. We got support. Came pretty close. If we move this up a little bit, we tap there, so we got support there. We got resistance here, and then we also got more resistance here. So this is going to be a pretty solid support. But this will just give us a visual as we drop down the time frames. 4 hour, blow those up a little bit. 4 hour looks like we're coming down for now, so maybe sells are the play today into this area. So we know we got this big daily area, but we're going to come into this 4 hour level first. We're going to use the more recent information. We know there's a good support down here, and this 4 hour is about the same area, so we're going to mark that'll be one of the 4 hour levels we can drop into. We also got this level here, 4 hour support, and then going up we got this support and became resistance, and price came down. So hourly, so strong support there, pretty good support here. This one held across the board, a couple fake outs underneath. I'll mark up the 1 hour real quick. So there, as we got that support, those touches, support, support, support. So if we get a pullback to there, get resistance, come down, that might be an option. Or if we get a strong support, we could buy it up to that resistance as we got some clean traffic coming down. Preferably sells, as that's where we're going, but we're coming into good support. So if we get a good hourly bullish close or a good 30-minute close, might be able to snag some quick buys. We'll see.
These aren't kid gloves, Mr. Valiant.
Yeah, as long as we get a good 30-minute close, I think that'd be a good play, JD, because let's say we get a bullish close like here. We got 26 pips of clean traffic up before we come back into some resistance, and then this will be that 1 hour level, 4 hour level, 4 hour, and these are like 4 hour daily area right here. So that's going to be really, gotta be careful selling into this, as the daily or weekly or 4 hour could be making a wick into this area to then reject and pull out. But on the 30-minute, it would look like we're just continuing to come down. So just got to be careful now that we're all the way down here. The one thing I've been doing with people in the group is draw these arrows, so you kind of can see we're kind of making a downtrend. And if you're selling here, that looks like you're selling the lows, and every time you do that, you get these pullbacks. So you need to wait for this to sell here, do that, because when we do a downtrend, we do this. And if you're selling here, you need to have your stops much deeper versus selling here and get some better stops, take it to the low, versus trying to sell these lows down here. So if anything, maybe a buy up to create that lower high, and then maybe if we go bearish again, you can get back in with the trend, at least for today's trend. Because overall, this daily and weekly 4 hour, it's more bullish, but right now we're coming pretty bearish. But yeah, if we can get a buy from a support, and then maybe if it creates that lower high, exit, and then maybe if you didn't take buys, you can take some sells down to wherever the low is that's created. But if this just keeps dumping, then I'm not going to do anything. Kind of missed it. We should have got in up here. Look left, see what we got going on the left. I think this was really clean traffic to the left. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, so kind of some clean traffic. There's a lot of mess in here. This is really heavy support. Let's see on the hourly how that looks. Yeah, there's really good support here, resistance, support, 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 and then this is just kind of also support, but a little bit higher, it looks like. It looks like this whole general area here was a solid area. We had resistance, pulled off of it pretty hard, came up through, came back, support, did a bunch of nonsense, moved like shit, fake out underneath, came back above, came back, made support again, went up, support, support, support. Now we're breaking through. So ideally we should, this level should hold as resistance when we return to it, because that was a really, really strong level, unless this is just another huge fake out. But if we look every time, this was our zone last time here, we only did this, so we didn't really leave the zone entirely a lot. Same thing here, we didn't really leave the zone, but now here I think it's fair to say we've clearly left this zone to go to the next zone or wherever it's going to go, but we have left this area. $30-minute. We'll see. Ideally, I'd like to sell. Maybe. Oh yeah, that actually lined up right there where this morning was too. Interesting. I'd prefer to sell, get a lower high, so then we kind of I'd ideally prefer to sell there, then try to take a buy here when price is doing this. But we'll see. I don't want to wait. I kind of want to wait for NYSE open and see if we create a support or if we create a resistance, see what happens, and then see how we react to that level.
Chill. 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 Hey, do you sometimes kind of wish I'd gone to law school?
Amy, you can trade GJ however you want. That's what I'm looking at. That's my plan for the morning. I guess if we keep dumping and we just keep dropping, then no trade. That's it. We'll check it out in Asian. But if we can do one of those 2-3 things I said, it looks good, and get some good closes, and yeah, we'll get a trade. But for now we chilling. No trade yet. But if you want to buy GJ right now, I would say it's pretty risky. And where's your stop loss gonna go? What are you targeting? But if that's your plan and it works, follow your plan, I guess. Plans for AJ? No plans for AJ. AJ I like to stick to for Asian, but it's actually moving really well right now too. Wow. So I guess creating support. So same thing again. Lots of drawing today. Same thing. Low, lower, high, low, lower, high, low. Ideally lower, high up here. And then we come test this low here. That would be ideal. Yeah, I agree, JD. We do have some room for maybe some short-term buys up. You just gotta manage it really well, because it's counter trend for today's direction. I think once we for AJ, yeah, AJ not a strong enough close. So 30-minute, we're still all bearish. We don't have a single 30-minute higher high. We got all 30-minute lower lows, lower highs. So no buys here on AJ yet. I think, like I said, I think AJ, just chill on AJ till Asian session. I think it moves a little a little better in Asian. I mean, yesterday to today doesn't really prove that, but we had a holiday yesterday, so AJ doesn't move much better in the Asian session. But for GJ, I think good buys. So we're kind of, I mean, not kind of, we're coming down really hard right now. So, I mean, we're still doing this, right? So if we want to take a buy in this, I think our best bet is have some support created, return to it, hold support, and then we can at least target that high we created. And then maybe we start to push into an uptrend kind of thing. But I think if you're just trying to take a buy from one of the bottoms, you just got to manage it, because we're not really, we can kind of guess where that lower high is going to form. But this looks like it's moving down pretty strong. And last time we had a bullish candle, we just ran right through it. So I think better play would be wait for some resistance in this area to come down to the low. But like I was saying, we do have really strong daily 4-hour levels down here. So we might see something play out like this. Like we might get that, let me clear these drawings. We might get this support here, come up, we get our lower high, we return, but we form support again. Then I think that would be a solid buy to then take back up to there, and then kind of anticipate that the trend will start to push up for the rest of the day. Yep, Jesse, I'll get your chart in a second.
Are you planning on trading Asia this week? Has it been moving good? Yep.
You are now watching the throne.
How's everyone doing though? Everyone have a good little 3-day weekend? I mean, the market moved decent yesterday. I saw a lot of people caught some trades yesterday, so it wasn't much of a 3-day weekend, but still a nice, probably head off of work and whatnot if you're not off already. You lost some bucks on gold. Yeah, Robert sent a chart. Jesse, I'll pull up your chart real quick. Yeah, Mike, GJ's wilding out right now. Euro NZD. Support created. Yep, on top of resistance. Beautiful. Easier buys above that level. Okay. Okay, I don't disagree. You do have... I agree, but I'm gonna make a counter argument. You do... Oh, you can't even see that. Hold on. Challenge your charts a little bit. So we do have this here. And if we go right, you did have that. But this is a little... This box is a little bigger. So yeah, definitely got more clean traffic there for sure. So is that why you you want to wait for this box of traffic over this one, even though this one's still clean. It's just less, not as much. But I like the idea. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, alright, so this 30-minute close will be NYSE opening. Be a little return up to there. So 15th, kind of trying to establish some support. Yep, I just sent the link. I always forget to send it. There's a bunch of shit I gotta do in terms of that link, and it's just forget sometimes. There's like a bunch of different groups I gotta. Well, I mean, there's 2 spots I have to go, but a lot to remember. What up, Ash? How's it going? Yep, yeah, I missed this as well. I woke up at 4:30, so that would have been right here, and I saw we were breaking out of this little support, and I was like, okay. We pull back in, get some resistance. Okay, and then we come down, and then I woke up again at like 5:30 or 6. I think it was 6. I woke up right here when this candle closed. I just had a pounding headache, so I went back to bed, and then the move happened, and I got up right at like 7:30. Right. 4 hour has closed. Yeah, I think we wait for resistance come down, because we still got a little bit lower to come before we hit that support down there. Ideally a top wick, and then we come down a little bit. Just chill on the 30 for now. Get a 4 hour on GJ. Same thing. Yeah, this one actually closed underneath here. So if we get resistance up at this area, it'd be nice to come down to here. 50 pips. But this was a wick. It's not necessarily clean traffic. We got this nonsense. These wicks. So like I said, this is going to be, if you were in sells were from up here or anywhere in here down to here. I don't think this is the area we sell from. I think we need to get under here, and then sells would be better, or get a pullback and then sell it back into this area and then secure profits risk free. If it breaks, it breaks. If it returns and stops you out of break even, then whatever, that's fine. But I think selling in here might be a little riskier, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, if we can pull back to here, get resistance, and then sell it back into the low, that would be good. But trying to catch a low of a 30-minute in here, just got to be careful of that 4-hour wick now that we're got the new 4-hour starting. Yep, exactly, Jesse. So even if this thing just keeps dumping, we can't jump on the sells because we missed it from up top or whatever. We'll have nice trades coming into Asian then. So that should be a nice Asian session, as well as rest of the week. We'll have some nice traffic to play with, going up or coming down, whichever way we go. I kind of like EJ better because it's not, I mean, it's trying to push that area now, but GJ is kind of in the waiting zone, so. I don't know, Sergio. That's a good point. Whatever Pretzel decides to play. Got beats with Kev right now. There's some good songs. 17 till NYSE Open. Yeah, I never thought of it like that. I can't even. It does sound exactly like that.
Doing good, man. Paul, how you doing?
I am lovely.
Good.
Just lovely.
Hey, I listen to the Trading Nut podcast. Really enjoy it. Thank you. Thanks for all the good stuff in there.
They're all calling me a cheater because I traded my pattern off the daily chart, and they're like, well, it's really easy to say that gold went up, and I said, I've been saying gold's going to go up for months.
Hey, if you didn't have haters, then you're not doing it right, and you're not important enough. So.
Like I said, I think it's great. I've been laughing all day since that time. So.
Yep. EJ looks like that support looks like it's gonna be resistance, not not support. So
I was telling them, though, talk to Paul's stream. We've been in Paul's stream. Every time we do gold analysis, they get tired of the gold analysis. It's buy dips. We've been doing that since Paul started. I'm
tired of the gold analysis. I don't even act like, whenever someone's like, oh, can we see gold? I'm like, no, we're not going to see gold. Just let it form support. Make sure you got good traffic to the left. Say goodbye. Or if you do whatever Clay does, wait for a dip and support, and then say goodbye.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
How long have you been streaming now? Has it been 11 months?
We are coming up on, what is it? I started in January.
January.
So what is that? 9 months?
We could have had a baby by now.
No, I'm not a kids person. No babies here. Yep.
So for at least 9 months we've been saying it. So.
Yep.
I set like 3 sell stops overnight in GJ. I woke up to like 4%, so I was like, all right, let's go, man. I'm done for the day. I'm just gonna watch the markets the market, the GJ for a few hours, and then get on with my day. Yeah, I mean, on the daily, you've got like clean traffic on the daily. In the 4-hour to come down, I mean, you got to come down to like 800 first or like 850. I think that's like a range that we can fill. But then like, yeah, on GJ, I think we can come down to 850 today, but it might be a little bit messy.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So I got 866 marked, and 346 is kind of a hazard area. So, what up, Vincent? How's it going, bro?
You better not be sleeping right now. Yeah, I know, man. I heard about that. How can I get in on this? I'm not really big in the social media scene, but I want to get in. I want to get in on this somehow. Shit.
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox. Is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle all in effect?
Yeah, it's great. That's a lot of value provide for people. Just kind of.
If you measure probability of specific quantum states, you can't know a priori how an atom might behave. Yet through this observation, the universe is changed. What? I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Well, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. The multiverse has got me down. How can I be in the woods while I'm also downtown? And don't say Central Park. I mean a place where I can catch Pokemon after dark. Two answers at once. That's the haps. Like Kellyanne Conway's alternative facts. Alive while I'm dead. Schrodinger said it. Many possible worlds. You can go ask you Everett. A future state like being asleep while at a chain smoker show. Wait, that happens constantly. Hold on, the possibilities are ample. Let me think about it. I can find a new example. Shaggy
Ash K. Yeah, Asian will be up tonight. Won't be a full session yet. But Asian will be up, I don't know, 6:37 p.m. Central Time. We'll stay on till like 8:30. So we'll do a little longer than the previous weeks. Maybe do like an hour, hour and a half. And if we move good this week, I think we'll get back into the full Asian sessions next week. And then we'll still have a short NYSE session as well. So since Asian is the main session of this channel, and it's just kind of ranging right now. I'm just kind of chilling, checking on NYSE. But then once Asian's back to the usual self, we'll still have a short NYSE session probably right at the open. And then chill for like an hour and a half or so. So we still get a little morning session because I like the morning session personally. So then I kind of get to do what I want. And then we also do the Asian session when it's moving, which I like when it's moving. But when it's not moving and ranging, I don't like to sit there for no reason. There's I mean, it's the same thing for like the viewers. If the Asian session's ranging, don't sit and watch a stream. Go hang out with your girlfriend, your wife, your kids. Go work, sleep, do something. There's no point in wasting your time just watching it range. So that's my approach to the Asian session right now is we're just ranging, so we're just chilling till we're moving. Because it's gonna start moving again. It's not gonna not move forever. But for now, the market's not moving, so we're gonna use our time wisely until it starts moving.
Yeah. Hey Paul. Hey Paul, you said you used to drive Uber, right?
Asian session is my favorite session. I don't dislike Asian, but I do. NYSE is more so my favorite session. But Asian's not bad when it moves. It's been better lately. I mean, could have been some sells here. Yeah, last week could have had some buys here or some sells, and then sells at the end of the session. That'd have been a long hold, probably stressful, but it was there regardless. Week before, maybe, I don't know, 16:30. I wonder if that's right at like 5, because this should be our 5 o'clock. Yeah, maybe some buys from support. You got a nice 13, and you could have got your 10 pips. And once we went bearish, some sells made sense for the long haul. So it's moving better. We're not just moving sideways. But if we can move good again this week, I think we'll come back next week in full force. EJ has hit our level now. EJ's also still coming down. UJ's actually still got a little bit more clean, unless that wick hit. Yeah, no, okay, so we already kind of tapped support there on UJ as well. Gold is going sideways for now. Yeah, I don't know. I said a lot, I don't remember it, honestly. I just babbled on a bunch of points, and I'm not sure exactly which ones I said, but I do remember saying I don't dislike Asian, it's just if it's ranging, there's come back the next day. What am I looking for right now, Omar? Nothing. Just chilling. Waiting for some support to be created. Maybe take a buy if it closes with some strong support. Or resistance to sell to the low, but I want to see what happens in 4 minutes coming into NYSE Open. See if we kind of start retracing the move down a little bit, which would give us a nice buy opportunity, or if we just continue going down. So we'll see what happens.
Always start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee bean. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving no hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a when that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on. This cup of coffee, yeah, boy, this is the just wake me up, just wake me up.
Eli GU, send a chart. Send a chart on GU. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, Knicks. So, I mean, if we go bullish down here, got nice 30 pips or so for a potential lower high area at previous support. So we'll see.
Hey Paul, so I drive Uber, and they're paying us way more now. Yeah, yeah, they're paying like 1.5 times what they were paying before, because there's pressure from you gotta read it yourself, but I believe there's like pressure from like the government. I live in California, and there's pressure from the government to make Uber drivers employees. Yeah, so right now there's no hourly at all, but what they're doing is they're like like the promotions, now, instead of like 1.1 times or 1.3 times for driving from this time to that time, now it's then like it's consistently like the lowest I've seen is like 1.8 times, and it's always like 2 times or like 2.3 times, like so it's like in my area, I mean, it's always like around like 1.9 times for promotion, which makes a big difference, man. I mean, yesterday I drove. So like I can look right now on my phone, but like yesterday I made, in 5 hours I made 180, and yeah, and before COVID-19, 5 hours I would probably make like 100. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think I'm in a pretty good area. So it depends on your area. Like I'm in like one of the better areas. Yeah, I'm in San Francisco area. Like pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing that. I'm doing Uber driving, and I'm not going to school anymore, man. I'm just doing Forex and Uber, and yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. Yep. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I just gotta keep just gotta keep grinding and keep putting in the work and just keep learning from mistakes and learning from failure, and just keep a good attitude, keep a good mindset.
Alright, so if we can get a good bullish close, I think some short-term buys would be a nice play would be a nice little play for this morning session.
I've been feeling good lately, and it feels good to feel good again. Yeah, look. I wanna treat you like a 90s R&B song. No, it's only been a month, but I don't think we need long. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water, cause of shallow feelings and undertows. See, I don't usually fall this fast, but you'll make me call my last until I lose my number. Ain't worried about a title, but hope you don't choose another. Yeah, I'm in
Yeah,
over my
I'll do 5 hours a day. I'll do 5 hours a day, like 5 days a week. So it's like 25 hours. It's like part-time. Yeah, I mean, 180 times 5. Yeah. Yeah. And that's driving like during like my own hours. Yeah. Like what I'll do is I'll drive for like lunchtime, and I'll just drive for dinner, and then I won't get home too late. I'll get home at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then have some dinner myself, my family, and just go to bed.
Yeah, that's what I love, is you can just, if you're tired, just sleep in that day and then go to work later.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's awesome. I wish I would have did that when I was doing it, but it's cool that they finally did start doing it though.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly, man. I'm just really started getting into it like quite a bit. Like I was working at supermarket for a while. Yeah, I was working at a Lucky supermarket for like 4 months or so. That was good, but I mean, I'm making more than I was working there now, and plus I can determine my hours, so why not?
Yeah.
And this is my fourth profitable week in a row trading GJ.
There you go.
I've never had like I never had 2 weeks in a row, like in like 11 months, and then I especially never had 3 weeks in a row. But like this is like my fourth week, and I just made 4% this morning, man. Yeah, just working on it. Got some things I'm working on.
There you go.
Yeah, working on different income streams.
Perfect. Always good. Yeah, more than one is always good. Lou Guru, I don't know how to say that. I sleep during London, so didn't not really miss anything because I'm sleeping. And pre-NY, I like to wait till after NY anyway. There would have been no trade here for me anyways, and NYSE has plenty of volume, so not missing anything. So Uber was great because you can work whenever you want, so you can work around the sessions too. Then you're still working, and you can like maximize your learning by watching those important sessions.
I wish I could do Uber. Oh no, we can. I just lost my license.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, Lou. No, he's working around the sessions, I believe, because he can work whenever he wants.
Toes are always toasty. Lit, fam. Do some free weights in the gym, man. While you lacing up, I'm on the bench already facing up.
Yep, no worries, Lou.
Basically 50 disco inferno. What's that mean? Also, if you worry about me, Yoko, you can stop before you say oh no, before your boy swings back. Yo yo, if you get my viewpoint, go pro.
Yeah, Elliot. Nothing wrong with that.
Blacks are gonna be so pro. My tips are always free, pro bono. Translate for your boy Chico. Long story short, this footwear, my cheat code. You know my feet, never frozen.
Yeah, we'll wait for that bullish 30-minute and then see what we got.
So you want to use the internet? Be nice. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend you gotta be kind to people.
Yeah, Sergio. I think they're good. Gonna be starting a little series with Gurjat, kind of going through the whole process, start to finish. So, but yeah, I mean, it's still there as a ad promotion suggestion. Can't really say ad because I don't really make anything off of it, but more of a suggestion than anything. But yeah, until that if that gets removed, then maybe something bad happened. But for now, everything is fine. And yeah, there'll be a video, a little YouTube series coming out about everything. Gurjat and I are gonna do something pretty cool, I think. So that'll be interesting. Oh, look who finally got his ass out of bed. Damn.
Yes, sir. I was gonna say I'm in touch with FTMO right now. I got my contract and everything signed. They just said it's gonna take like between 2 to 4 more business days just for the executives or whatever to sign you or something like that.
Yep. Yeah, when that happened for me, it was there the next day. So the first one took 2 days, and then the 50K took, I think it was like the next day.
Yeah, so hopefully it all goes well and I'm up and ready for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Pretty simple process.
Oh yeah, the contract was simple, right? Just
Yeah,
straightforward.
yeah. It was simple. Just like the only house support was like taking those pictures and everything like that. Because I was like checking in the middle of the night to see when I would get my email. So I was sleeping and I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this right away. I'm excited, bro. I've been off of trading for almost now 9 days. Yeah, I just came back to drop in to let everybody know we'll be starting those series soon. Did you get your trade yet? What are you looking at? EJ?
I'm waiting for some support to maybe take a buy, but yeah, we'll see. I think that's going to be the only play is a buy off of support. And then maybe,
to left.
yeah, and then maybe later in the day, there's some resistance and we come back to the low, but I'm not going to sit here all day and wait for that and just get the support, take a buy, get 10, 20 pips, be done, come back tonight.
Yep.
Yep.
You're doing Asian stream tonight?
Yep, not a full stream, but we'll be a little longer than usual.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll be there for that. 100%. We'll pull up your stream for a bit.
Yep. Nice job, Sergio. Hopefully that goes well for you. Just manage that risk. That's the most important part. This is just trading view here, but on my screen to the right I have MT4.
And now, a poem by Hans Molman. I think that I shall never see. My cataracts are blinding me. Hans Molman is his name, aka Ralph Millis. She's a stone cold player. Artie Ziff was mad jealous when he dated Summer first. Plus he's only 31. Drinking ruined his life. It's such a sad story, son. Got a knife in his cane and a fire in his loins. The indie movie star who took a football to the groin. Burns thought he was a leprechaun, drilled him in the head. Slept with Lars Ulbricht's grandmother, then chilled with her in bed. He's more metal than Metallica, though that's not so hard. Homer drove him off the cliff, so impatient in his car. He was hauling Poe's house, just another day for Hans, but he's back on his feet cause he's the mother flipping man. You know
How's everybody else's trading been going? Chat or anybody else in Zoom? Looks like markets are back to normal.
Yeah, no, what's up, your shot?
So what's up, Dorian? Where have you been?
Bro, I just woke up to 4.5%, bro.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, bro, I had 3 sell stops last night, and like those been working for me more lately, so I'm trying to incorporate it more in my trading. And
Overnight for London session?
yeah,
Ah.
I just got this move on GJ.
When are you gonna do? When are you doing your? Are you doing FTMO or no?
No, because this is like my fourth profitable weekend.
Okay.
Like 2 profitable weeks is like my fourth one. So I need to, I want to do like a profitable month first before I really get going. Like,
You'll get there.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I might just like, I got a lot in my savings, so I might just like help compound my account with my savings. Like just add like $100 here, like add like $150, $200 there, you know, and just kind of like slowly grow. I will see. I'm not 100% sure yet.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm doing like a funding talent or like FTMO challenge though. It sounds really fun, dude. Really, like I want to do it. Like it's, you know, it's exciting because taking like 11 months, taking like a year to like start to see like a little consistency.
Yeah, and I think one thing is nice is they kind of, during the time it felt stressful, but looking back is like the goals that they set you, kind of like something that you're always trying to achieve. Like for the challenge verification, it was like 10%. So it's kind of nice, like, okay, I'm trying to reach 10% within at least 30 days or something like that.
Yeah, man, seeing your goals, man. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I got a bunch of goals written down, and like I'm starting to see some of them. Like I'm checking some of them off. And I'm like, wait, this isn't normal. Like this is like, what's going on here? Why am I hitting my goals?
That's why you can never. That's why you can never quit in this industry. You just got to keep pushing.
Exactly. It just takes time.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm gonna.
Like NYSE is continuing.
Those lines are your 4-hour supports, right?
Yeah, that's a 4-hour support there, 4-hour support here. So
It's still good volume. Just look the size of the candle. I haven't played in like 2 weeks. I've been so busy just with like life stuff. I had a couple events I had to go to, so it's been so busy.
yeah,
everything's going back to normal. So hopefully by the end of this week, fun day come back. I'm back to normal, just chilling.
Nice.
Doing everything.
Yeah, I didn't play much at all last week either, but my buddy Ben, Free Your Spirit, we're gonna do some dual live streams, I think,
Today?
a couple times a week. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it tonight if I can get my stream working.
Okay.
Do
I'll try
a
to.
dual Warzone stream.
I'll try to see if I can hop on.
Yeah, we got 2 dubs last night.
Right way, bro. I thought you'd have been so rusty.
No, bro, first game I played in like a week, we won. We dubbed it.
That's foul.
It was nasty. He's fucking good. It's funny because we actually when we first started competitive in Modern Warfare 2, like in quick scoping, we actually played against each other and just didn't know it yet.
Oh.
Yeah, we were both on like top teams for quick scoping. Yeah, it was we his team always beat my team, I believe, but yeah, it's wild because we didn't even know each other and now we're like pretty good buddies. Like in
That's
person
crazy.
buddies too. Yeah, it's wild.
Wisconsin. What was this? Wisconsin, man. You guess a beer culture there, huh?
Yeah, I actually met him in Illinois though, in Bloomington.
Oh.
Yeah, he started his own clothing line business and super positive, motivated dude.
I was gonna say, you know, they're bringing Warzone to the next COD.
Of course, I know that.
Okay. Just making sure that they're just adding the new guns to it.
Yep. Yeah.
It's actually proper though.
Yeah, I think it's
I
gonna
didn't
be
want.
dope.
I didn't want a brand new Warzone. I was like, bro, just keep this one. It's
Yeah.
actually good. Let's just stick with it.
Yeah, for real. Sergio, yeah, the Soft 4 FX is really good. I'm actually been using it every single day. 'Cause I wanna get better personally, and I'm at home all day. Usually just coaching or gaming. Or yeah, usually that's pretty much what I'm doing if I'm home and not live streaming. So I've trying to use my time a little bit better since I am home, and I don't have to like go work or anything because this is work. Just simulate a little bit every day. So I do 1 week every day, or I think it's like 45 minutes to an hour each day, just to really expand my information, my understanding, repetition, everything. And Soft 4 FX is incredible. Yeah, exactly, Chris. He was ranked number 5 with sight of hand, and I think I was like top 10 or top 15 with marathon. And yeah, those were the days, man. I wish they would bring that back because they really just fucked the quick scoping, man. It's I mean, it's okay with the Car 98, but like MW2, you could do marathon or sight of hand, and it was just, man, it was so nice because like black scoping with marathon was the coolest shit ever. You just go on rust, put it on minimal health, and then hardcore, and then all you get is those little black scopes and just that little X when you get the kill. That was so sick. Yeah, man, it was wild.
Yo, my first, I was a little bit later. I'm younger, so my first Call of Duty was Black Ops 1, and oh my gosh, man, 15th Prestige. I love that game. It's my favorite game of all time, man. Like, definitely, like, probably my favorite game of all time. I used to quickscope with the L96A1, and it's like my favorite gun. On 10,000 kills with it.
Jeez, bro, sweaty much?
Yeah, no, I put like 30 days into that game.
Damn. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah, Scrapyard, bro. Scrapyard was fun. They got Scrapyard back in this game, though, so that's good. But yeah, Sergio, that's a good, really good simulator. I like it. Like I said, I use it every day. We use it in the group whenever we do group stuff. So, highly, the $90 for it. Or if you split it with someone, it's 45. Worth every penny. It does not look like we're gonna get support on this candle. Might be a no trade morning. We might have just missed the hole from the top, because I'm not just gonna sell random bottom here. I'd rather just not trade. So that was one of the options from the morning. that we talked about. So we'll see. We still got, what time is it? 9. Still got an hour, so maybe we do get some support. We can get a nice little move up. Yeah, Jesse, I think volume will stay good. It looks really solid right now. I mean, just measure your candles. So this 30-minute has moved 20 pips plus a top wick, so probably 25, 27. That's a good 30-minute candle. So I think volume is still good. NYC looks like we're gonna get a good. If we keep going down, it won't be a trade. But if you're in sells, that looks like that should be a nice play for you if you're in it. Otherwise, yeah, if we get support, maybe we get a little bit of a move up to create that lower high to then come down and test that low in Asian session. So what we would see is we'd see the little burst up, and then we'd probably kind of dance around, maybe inch our way up, and then Asian session would come, get under that support, and then we come test that daily low. If we do that scenario. If we keep dumping, then obviously that's not going to happen. But if we get a good support and we start to move up a little bit, there's a good chance that we would return to that in the Asian session. But I could return to it in midday too. So Jesse, pull that up. I think I copied it. Yeah, if you guys like Warzone, gonna be doing some streaming. We got URNZD. Look a buy right there. It's kind of that rocket ship candle. Support formed. Yeah. I mean, we didn't close above there, so I would just be careful. It did make a higher high, but it looks like it's got some rejection there. And this candle does have a lower low here too. So I would just be careful on that. Yeah, easier once we get above. Maybe once you push up and you return, then you got that nice traffic to play with. I don't know what's to the left over here. But if you get that support coming back to that area, then that would be nice. But yeah, right here, we got 20 followers. We banging right now. This will be live probably tonight. But yeah, we're gonna do some dual Warzone streams, and I'm on the road to, road 3.0 KD and 100 wins. But yeah, if you like COD, or you just like me and you don't really care what I'm doing, go follow Twitch and then play some video games. Yep, yeah, a little risky, Jesse, but I think the idea and the concept, you are trading with the trend. I think it's logical. It just might not be your best opportunity, but I still think it was a valid idea. Just manage it properly. So ideally, you're gonna want to see 5 minutes and 15 minutes, respecting lows of previous candles. So when that starts to not happen, or you're getting really strong bearish closes, bigger than the bullish closes, maybe try to minimize it. Just watch it real close, because we're bullish trend. We got support formed. We do have a higher high, but we have a lower low. And this, like I said, I don't know what's to the left here. So, or what's up to the left here, how easy this can pass through this level. But just manage it really as best as you can. What I would say. Plus you're on 15 minute. So
What time was this in the training thing?
5.
A little.
5.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I was up. I let it go. I saw it, but I don't like trading right at NY Open. A lot of my losing trades are either 30 minutes before NY Open or right at NY Open. So I always wait till after, and then that was the move and missed it. So
Yeah. So it looks like today was just like a lower high move.
Oh, on the higher time frame.
No, just on the time frame that you were at.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah.
Yeah, we consolidated and just did a lower high. And
Yep.
continues sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes it continues, sometimes it doesn't.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. I don't think anyone was expecting this move. Actually, hold on. I don't think EJ had clean traffic. Yeah, EJ had a little bit of clean traffic, but GJ did have really nice traffic, so that could have been,
GJ had beautifully clean traffic, man. I couldn't resist.
wow, yeah, I didn't even see that, to be honest. Obviously, that's why I'm not in the trade. Yeah, if I would have seen that, maybe I would have stayed up and analyzed those candles right there once that support was created and broken. Because yeah, I saw this and then I didn't see anything to the left, and I should have looked. I just assumed, and that was a mistake on my part, because that was, once we closed into that support, that was zero drawdown, beautiful trade right there.
Can I go over my trades?
Absolutely. Send a chart and I'll pull it up for you and you can walk us through it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yep, yeah, Connor. 30-minute does feel good. I like 30-minute. When it's moving super good, super quick, 15 minutes good. So the way I kind of judge it is, if the 15's moving, like this, every candle is just like perfect, lower low, lower high, it's moving super nice, or vice versa, uptrend. We're moving nice, we're not kind of doing like stuff like that. Then if it's doing this, then I'll go the 30-minute. But if the 15-minute's moving just like this, then I like the 15-minute. But typically I do like the 30 and the 1 hour, just stronger confirmations. But when it's moving really quick, especially GJ or EJ, more so GJ, but regardless, when they're moving really quick, sometimes at 1 hour, you're looking at a massive stop loss. So gotta try to maximize the risk to reward. And some days the 15 minutes where you gotta do it.
Would you, I know this is another 4 hour support down there, but like see how the 15 minutes coming up, and then if the, oh no, never mind, it wouldn't work out. I was saying, what if the 30-minute flipped and closed bullish, but there's 2 minutes left?
Yeah, plus that's a really low. Yeah, 4 hours got nice traffic here to here. So I would expect this 4 hour to get to this level, and then pick a direction to either continue or start going backwards 1 hour. Okay, yeah. I think if we come up and we get resistance on this 15-minute here, up in this area, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. Now we can come test this low and fall down to here. Let's look left. See what kind of traffic we're playing with. Yeah, okay. So we got nice 15-minute traffic down to here. Mark that as a visual. And then we got a wick. So maybe a wick fill, but if we get resistance there, I think that looks good. It's about the same level.
Alright, I just sent my chart.
Okay.
I'm gonna just head out for today, and I'll be on tonight properly. Okay. Okay, I'll see you then. Right.
See you, Gurja. Alright. No. So that was just like that was just a clean range I outlined last night. So here I'll go through my thinking really quick. So this is what I saw last night. So yesterday on Monday, we formed this support right here. London came down, on Monday, and we came down, made this big move, and this is what we did yesterday. We did this entire thing yesterday, and I could just feel that price was like in bearish momentum. It was going to move down, but it wasn't going to move down until we had some real volume in the market, and that's during London session and New York session, stuff like that. So when I went to bed last night, I set up these sell stops. Here's one right here, and then another one down here, and another one right here. And the first one got stopped out because it wasn't deep enough into the zone, right? I mean, you got like 75 pips of clean traffic down to this 1 hour zone down here, and I guess it wasn't deep enough into the zone. It barely got wicked out. Yeah, so that was the first one, but I'm distributing the risk, right? So I'm not like risking like, I'm amongst 3 different positions. It's not like one sell stop gets stopped out and then I'm just negative for the day. So I distributed at different prices. This one was deep enough into the zone. I had like a 23 pip stop loss on that one, and then this one was about 18 pip stop loss. Assuming that if we're going to come down this far, then we're probably going to come down and get to this zone down here. And that's exactly what we did, and my take profit was about 10 pips above the zone. Just to be safe, but we ended up just freaking smashing through everything. And I made some good money. I just woke up to like profits, and I'm gonna get on with my day. So it's working out for me. These buy stops and sell stops, it just I don't know, it's just really working out for me. So I'm doing it more, and it's a trial and error every single day. Yeah.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I'm gonna head off to over here. I'm gonna go work out right now.
Have a good one. We'll see you tonight, maybe, or tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll hop on over here.
Yep. Good luck, Nick. Hopefully that plays. Oh, GJ closed bullish. Yeah, not the candle I wanted. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, I just don't trust that wick, especially with this momentum. That's what I would be concerned about. Plus hourly is still bearish, so if we come up and then fill the wick, I think that is a good possibility. So just wait for resistance on the 15-minute. Ideally, it move up a little bit first, and then resistance, then we can come test the low and fill the hourly wick. EJ, same thing. Like to see push up, get resistance, and then come down. But if we go bullish, then a good 30-minute bullish, maybe above this body, and we can start moving up. That would be nice. Otherwise, no trade. We'll just be chilling. But it's only, what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll leave GJ up. I got EJ on my screen to the right. And we will see what happens. I will be right back, stream.
always wanted this kind of outro. Wishing I could go back and tell everything I now know to a younger me. Looking up at 23, filled up with anxiety to overcome what's underneath. And let him know he onto something, but he got some problems coming. You'll feel like you need a lot, but you'll act like you're wanting nothing. It's like you're paralyzed, can't move cause you're terrified. Mind inside a paradigm where you don't even dare to try. So you just lay at night, wide awake with grandeurs of a way of life where everything is perfect till you open those ungrateful eyes. It's kinda like your place to hide. So instead, you'll do everything they say to do. You'll get a corporate job and make 100K out of school. The music still be working at it with your far from perfect habits. I wish that I could tell you that everything will be fine, but I'm not really sure I'm qualified to, because I thought I'd know what to say by now. And honestly, I thought I'd be in LA by now. Instead, I'm wasting all my time like I've got nothing to prove. Sit alone and ruin my day just for something to do. And it's been the same for years without an evolution. Claim to be the next to do it without ever executing. I got a mixture of excuses and a list of resolutions, and feel guilty doing anything unless I've been productive. But time doesn't wait, so I'm just missing moments. I'm getting older without getting any closer. Every week I board another flight that takes me farther from my goals and leaves me at a destination that is hardly like a home. So now I'm out of sorts and feeling out of pocket. I'm drifting out of port, I'm set on autopilot. And just to pay the price so I can pay the rent, and either pay attention or feel this pain again. And honestly, I'm terrified that I'ma die and be forgotten quickly. If I go out, I don't know if there's a lot who'd miss me. Hopefully I really have a soulmate, so at least I'll have a body beside mine to be rotting with me. My mind has been making all these obstacles. Some days I wake up and I feel like I'm unstoppable, and then the next day it feel like it's all impossible. The world is at my fingers, but there's nowhere else I wanna go. And last night I finally hit my limit. Liquor in my system, but never had clearer vision. Punching walls and throwing keys, glass shards and broken screens. I couldn't keep blaming life for problems, cause I know it's me. The root of all these issues is the lack of all my actions. Tired of feeling like I'm not committed to my passions. And as the tears flow, I had a moment of clarity, feeling like I'm finally hearing all the things I would say to me, like, I'm begging you to cut the acts and the annex. It isn't any kind of magic, ain't no rabbit and hat trick. It's just maximum actions at bats with natural talent. And it's gonna actually happen once you can axe the distractions. But right now nobody's nearing ya, and doing nothing is your mode and your median. You wanna flounder, you should go to aquariums. The block is mine like I'm owning Ethereum. I know you can hear me, but it's slow and I'm fearing you gon' end up like another fucking old bit of sneering man. Just walk around with absolutely no need for air and lungs. In Old Testament, back to times when Noah would pair them up. So please just for a minute put a hold on the snare and drums. Give me a moment to share the love, and if you're over it, fair enough. Just let me know now, do you really want the gold or are you here for fun? Cause if it's the latter, I'll happily end the banter. You can get on that plane and live happily ever after. But I saw the way you got up this morning. You haven't smiled since you stopped your recording. And I won't raise my voice now because I'm tired of yelling. Nobody's buying your charade, so why you trying to sell it? Said it's affecting those who love you and believe in you, the ones who wanna see you do the shit that you've been meaning to. So treat this like you want it or get treated for this problem. You can't go through life halfing with these clouds around your conscience. You know you need to live each day deliberate, cause regret is unforgiving. You got choices, now show me which one is it. And I'm not worried about the numbers or the press of the streams. Just prove to me that you can focus on your dreams. Or else just give it up and move on. Pack your bags and put your suit on. I just wanna love me as much as you love me. I just wanna love me as much as you love me. As much as you love me. I know the sun gon' shine in the morning, but I just wanna love me.
Like the buy's looking good.
As you love me, I just wanna love me as much as you love me, as much as you love me. I know the sun gon' shine in the morning, but I just wanna love me as much as you love me. I just wanna love me as much as you love me, as much as you love me.
Paul, are you still good for one? Lovely. I'm gonna leave the call, but I'll see you there. Cool.
Yep. Yeah, that looks good right there, right there. GJ buy target. I mean, maybe back up to here, up to this wick, maybe. Wherever you want to be, honestly. You got clean traffic up to here in this area, so maybe like 138, you know, 560, 570, 580, just before 600. Maybe you think it's going to correct all this. It's your trade, your target. Yeah, I've had that happen to me too, tight, and I'll have the stream on. And it was during the Asian sessions. I would like be in the kitchen and I would hear someone talking. Totally forget that the stream was on. Yeah, if this 30-minute closes like this, I like those buys up to there. What's our risk? Ooh, 30 pip risk, 30 pip reward. Yeah, we'll see if we can get a bottom wick and get a better trader. Hopefully this will leave a little bit of a wick and a close like right here. Yep, yeah, it is moving down right now. Higher time frame is bullish though. Daily is in this big support area here. Like it's moving down now, but overall the trend is still up. Still got these higher lows every time, so potentially another higher low, and we go return back to the top. We'll see. I don't use trend lines, so I'm not sure, Lou. But if it did, then yeah, that could be good extra confluence for your trade. If we can get this nice strong bullish close, I think we'll be good to push back up there. Put our stops underneath support down here.
presented to me, delicately pressed into a memory. I can feel the brush inside my mind, painting what one might look like lying on the sofa and another just plain lying, a previous me crying for lack of proper goodbye. And it's also for you, every person with has-beens. You who filed old emotional baggage into recycle or trash bins. Which one goes where? I guess it depends on where it ends, if it ends. If there was ever really a chance that it's the end of summer, but we can still be friends. My mind is a bit of a museum, art everywhere, you might stop and stare if you could see them. Lucky for me though, you probably never will. They're not exactly painful, but still, I've tried so many times to pry the parchment down with careful fingers, and that's when I see it. Tiny cracks in the artwork, the starts of tears, so I leave it. It's fitting for a haunted house to have art that's beautifully tragic. If Scooby-Doo and crew rolled through my mind, I'd like to think they'd find themselves enthralled by the magic. Long before they ever saw the ghoul behind the facade, working my heartstrings and brain synapses at the same synchronized, methodical, odd pace. Hoping to get at me, bring it all back and see if now is tragedy, past is my majesty. If it still matters to be in the presence of clouds of perfume that could make up the essence of tears, fears, trust, and lust, beers, jeers, dust, and fluff that could fill in the gaps of my story as I heard it, pad all the parts that aren't perfect, to blur the worst and cover the worthless, to blot out the parts that I once found disturbing, convince me the past is uncomforting, heaven resign my own mind to be forcibly sentenced to wallow inside of the trap of resentment and drag all my effort away from the present. Ups and downs and ins and outs, I come back here last, with smiles or frowns or brand new towns whenever I need rest. I know there's a velvet room with paintings to my left, and a box with slivered pieces of the love from in my chest. Ups and downs and ins and outs, I come back here last, but smiles or frowns or brand new towns whenever I need rest. I know there's a velvet room with paintings to my left, and a box with slivered pieces of the love from in my chest. I think there's a value in appreciation without longing, fondly recalling what you did last summer without needing to check your Instagram. You each played a role, a painting in a gallery, a crucial thread in the tapestry. Sometimes we part ways with the silence of the last few grains of sand passing through an hourglass. Other times, it's with the screeching brakes too slow to prevent a crash, each footprint in the path, each with the same promise of being the last. Me, I've learned to glance back and gently laugh, or at least give a knowing smile, because love is all mistakes and perfection in equal parts. And if I've ever seen one, love is a work of art. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. So let's get it. You ready? Hey. So I've been out here for a minute, got me grown out. Always moving around, feel like a stranger in my hometown. You ain't really about it unless you really been around it. I've been looking for my moment, now I think I finally found it. Oh yeah. Well, things ain't go according to plan, so now I show the world I've been trying to hide. Won't act like I ain't scared to leave, but this right here's my therapy. I went through the dark and now there's light in my eyes. I just changed the way I see it. All I had to do is start believing. I made mistakes, I'm never gonna repeat it. I took a break, but now I'm never leaving. Yeah, I feel like something woke inside. Heartbeat working overtime. Everything was motorized, but now I'm up and more alive. So let my family know I'm fine and it's a new day. Cause there's a whole lot I gotta say. So I'ma tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise. When we're back, we gon' celebrate. Yeah, yeah, baby, save the day. So raise your glass to them better days. Cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there, baby, save the day. Cooped up, I ain't left my place in a few months. I'm going back to basics like a crew.
Alright, so I took it. I think that's a good support. See if we can push back up to resistance now that we got support. And then I got stop underneath all of it, so if we start breaking this low, we'll look to minimize.
every dough from the pencil. I'm a voice, not an echo. Yeah, that's my wants and my fire. This my constant desire. This the sound of overcoming all those doubts in my mind. And it'll be worth it, it won't be perfect, but I'll have plaques and I'll have purpose. I love love and I'll have family. I'll have friends that understand me. I'll have a wife and the kids and a life for the Ritz, even though life getting shorter. One day I'll have it all, just not in that order. Tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise. When we're back, we gon' celebrate. Say today. So raise your glass to them better days. 'Cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there, baby, say the day.
I do not know why we moved bears this week.
This is a song about a very minor character from Rick and Morty. Are you serious? Here we go. On a distant planet populated by another race lives a six-pod cat who might slap you in the face.
Yep, yeah, that's what I think too, Evan. We'll see.
Vitriolic rage, well, you know he's got a lot of insults that he hurls while John reads the paper. And just
It goes up or it goes down.
instructions in his nature. Half cat, half Gazorpian, and he don't like you either. Smack you in the head with the telephone.
Well, gotta. Well, I think it's a strong bullish close. Lower highs, higher highs. I think the next one should push up this clean traffic.
Morty's in his room with the robot making babies. On the matriarchal planet, all the women call the shots. And Lorenzo music's still alive, involved in every plot. Playing Hickman in the cartoon.
So we'll see.
In the movie. Rick Sanchez making conversation and it's mad confusing. He's Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field. Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field. Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field. Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field. He's Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field. Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field. Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field. Gazorpazorp. John, this is not a joke. Gazorpazorp field, you've been a very bad cat. Putting normal in the oven, throwing Odie in the vat. A boring stew, I thought you knew the power of the flame. Why did you have to immolate your friends? You're so insane. Well, Summer's been a bummer, shooting steroids, fighting demons. And Scroopy Nooper still protecting Pluto for a reason. And pizza-eating people always gotta stuff their face. Showing zero prejudice, enjoying every race. Yum. Alternate realities, I know we've seen a few. Parents staying single, snuffles in the robot soup. Rick and Morty mutilated, buried in the yard. Logically impossible like Soren Kierkegaard. She might say it's absurd, word I don't even know. Raising flu awareness every song and every show. So call me MC Haps, I'm a virus-hating rapper. Hoping Morty loves me, he's been looking very dapper. He's Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field. Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field. Gazorpazorp.
Oh my god, I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station yesterday?
She's late for baby yoga, but she's looking hella fly. Breastfeeding out in public, catching everybody's eye. With her brand new Orbit stroller and her probiotic smoothie. I hope was checking prices on that tasty vegan sushi. With that Adbusters mag and her artisan toast. She's always shopping local and avoiding GMOs. Scoping out the Lululemon infant line on her phone. Using Amazon Mom, cause she's always on the go. Watching Girls on HBO really takes her back to the Bushwick parties and the vinyl stacks. She misses Cafe Grumpy and Brooklyn Label. But when she's back in Franklin, she can never get a table. She remembers Luna Lounge where she passed out flyers for an underground band named Arcade Fire. Before Lena Dunham was successful and paid, Hipster Girl was on the L trying to find her way. Well, Hipster Girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with the mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But Hipster Mom is doing okay.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
looks so good when she shops organic, cause she cares about her baby and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom, though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they offer every morning combines a bit of Waldorf and a bit of Montessori. And the rooftop playground has an urban petting zoo with recycled wood chips and a Manhattan view, cause her Greenpoint sublet had to go. Bedford got too crowded and she'd seen enough shows, so she married a designer and moved to Park Slope. Found a nice brownstone and they took out a loan, and her Etsy store has been doing great since Ellen Page Instagrammed her diaper bouquets. Before the Starbucks down on Union sold soy lattes, there was hipster girl trying to find her way. Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA.
Maybe hipster mom will take us to the promised land.
Did you hear Jessica had an elective epidural? It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her newborn. How basic.
No more TV on the radio, it's NPR, where she heard the interview in her husband's car.
Using Wix as market structure. Not necessarily structure, but you could candle structure, you could say. If candles are making higher highs and higher lows, that means price goes up. And this candle made a higher low and a higher high, and it closed strong bullish, stronger than this previous close. And this is a 4-hour support, and we now have formed support here. So I think we should see some sort of retracement back up, at least enough to get 10-20 pips, get break even, and then maybe push all the way. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, if it comes down, it comes down. It's either going to go up or down or sideways. So I think right now we got a bullish 30-minute close. Maybe price starts to retrace a little bit. That's my idea. But yeah, you can use the candles. So if we look at these candles coming down, right? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Every candle made a lower low and a lower high until this candle. And then why did this one make a higher high and a higher low and close strong bullish? Maybe because we're going to come up. So that's kind of my idea right there.
Do you think the gold iPhone 6 clashes with her indigo aura?
Yep, I see the 15-minute. I am well aware of what is going on. We'll see. Yeah, this 30-minute ends up closing bearish. We'll minimize, get out. Ideally, we want this hourly to close bullish. So those are kind of the conditions. We start closing bearish. Look to minimize and get out. But I got 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. 15-minute might be trying to create some support. Make a higher low. Push up. So we'll see. I don't think so, but it could have been ditto. I mean, was there CAD news? I don't see any CAD news, so not gonna overthink it. Close bullish like I wanted. That was the plan. Plan was followed. Whatever happens, happens. If you don't like the trade, don't take it. You don't like the stream, you can leave. But this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a good support. Seems like a good support to me on the 30-minute. Got nice traffic to the left. They go up or we go down. That's it. That most of you should know, this is not a signal stream. I plan out my trades ahead of time. When it happens, I take it. Win or lose, that's it. Plan, execute, and come back and do it again tomorrow. You should be doing the same, but doing your own trades. Coming here and analyzing my trades that I take and giving unwanted, unneeded input does nothing for you. And trading is what you do for yourself. Because you need to be profitable. Me being profitable doesn't do anything for you. So, gotta use our time wisely. $15 minutes, trying to make some support. Ideally, I'd prefer this 30 to close bullish, but definitely need the hourly to close bullish for sure. A little stronger would be nice as well. Maybe these last 5 minutes give us a little oomph. We'll see. Yeah, ideally, preferably a 30-minute bullish close. Give us a nice strong hourly close, so. Yep, exactly. Everyone can have their own ideas. That's the whole point of trading. There's not one way to do it. Yeah, I mean, if this support is valid, price should move up a little bit. And we have clean traffic, resistance should form up here. So ideally, that's where we should move up to, right? So if it doesn't go up, then we are wrong. That's it. That doesn't mean we don't buy supports. Doesn't mean we don't sell resistance. Come back tomorrow, we do it again. Probability will play out over time. If we can get this nice, good, if we can get a strong 30-minute close, that would be really nice.
I'm a grown man, so I'm serious. But when it's time to game, I go delirious. Cause in the office, I gotta keep it calm. But in rivals, you gonna catch these palms. I rock set a burn, so don't test me. And those who do will get rock ready. No, you're not ready. How I fire these Flintstones, you'll get rock ready. Ha, you not deadly. You beating me, please, hardly. And when you lose, you'll be like, the wrong one. Steve Harvey, get lit up again. Then you blame it on the paddles, cause I force burners MIB. Moving in shadows. Who's next? Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when my fist flames in your mouth. Come on, man, yo, I'll bury your face with strong attacks anywhere. Aerial ace. When it comes to fighting games like ROA, better bring your A game, homie, I don't play. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, time for ROA. When it comes to fighting games.
How's this hourly closing? Okay, not bad. Yeah, so ideally we should respect this hourly low here. We're gonna keep going up. If we break that low, we'll probably push down a little bit or start ranging. And definitely, if we start breaking this 30-minute low, that's definitely going to lower the probability of this trade. Yep, yeah, Ash. You get used to it, kinda. So yeah, I moved my stop up on the hourly now. And if we start breaking the 30-minute low, I'll probably look to close half. Start minimizing. So that'll be my plan for managing the trade. If we go up, once we break above this wick, I'll probably move the stop up to here. And then look to secure. Probably look to secure at like 20 pips or so if we get there.
that's what you'll get, man. Working on my music anywhere like a jet, man. So fly to be so close by. Yo, my files anytime just cause these code lines. My syntax layout strong like Snorlax, but you will never get this like your name Borat. If you bout that life, do it for the pie, man. Gotta rep the pie till you die, man. Bye, man. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Oh no, the night's out. I'm about to turn yo lights out because it's past 10. Own tracks as we're home, so the lights turn off from the location on our phone. All of my lights, maybe the right side got a night bright that turns on at the notion of my finger when I swipe right. And if it's date night, I gotta set the mood, man, for no reason at all, cause I gotta be that dude, man. Ha, creepy, I know. It's just all up in my guts like GPI-Yo. Flow like Nile, watcher like Giles. Open VPN, all of my files. Got machines having combos, MQTT. Bruh, automation makes it beat too easy. My homie John's gold, like C3P. Oh yeah, my code's fixed, now we in completely. Everything's in sync, I guess I caught it unity. Snippets of code from the Hasweb community. Started off like I'm trying to learn Tamil. Now I SSH nano, type it in my YAML. Lines, I'll do it. Temperature control it. You're the one who broke into my house, I'll know it. If you wanna ride, Amazon got a holler, man. Computer does it all for like $35, man. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie.
Amir, I think it's pretty obvious, but this is a buy. Yep, actually Fernando hit it. We're doing both. So both trades, buys and sells, are both in profit right now. Yes, it is a buy trade. Yep, exactly, Diaz. Exactly. Ariel, the Twitch account is right here. There's a Twitch account. See if I got any followers. Oh, look at that, 21. Be a famous Call of Duty streamer real soon. Yep, yeah, if it starts breaking, because we got support on the 15-minute, if it starts breaking that, like I said, the probability of this going up goes down. It's not going to be as probable, and then we manage the trade. This is EURJPY. You were 21st. Thank you, George. Appreciate it. We'll probably be live tonight at some point. Thank you for the subscribers as well. Alright, Amir, you gotta listen, bro. Yeah, this is a new hourly. So ideally we should stay above this bottom hourly wick if we're going up. And we are bullish now, so maybe this one will continue bullish as well. Got a little bit of a wick to fill, potentially. So see if we can get there. We will manage it accordingly. That I don't want to break this low. I think breaking that low would ruin our move to the upside. So, but we do have higher lows. We also have lower highs, so it's a little. We need to break the high here, not the low, to keep moving up, in my opinion. Opinion on gold. Looks like it's trying to move up. Come into a possible resistance here. Daily 4 hour. 4 hour looks like it's coming down right now. Looks a little choppy. They're just trying to make some higher highs, higher lows. Potentially form support here, but you also got some resistance here. So let it clear up the price action a little bit. Might be better. Yeah, if you don't like it, stay away. Exactly. It doesn't look super great, but doesn't mean there's not you're not doing something that works. So on that, when it looks like that. Plus, I don't trade gold, so maybe when it's moving like that, that's just how it moves, and it'll still tradable. But I would personally stay away right now. It just looks a little messy. And if you think gold should fall, then wait for a good resistance and look to take a sell at that resistance. As long as you got some good price action to trade into. Yep, no worries, Ariel. Appreciate you coming on, hanging out. Appreciate the support through everything. The good, the bad, all of it. Looks like we almost broke that high up there, so if we can get a little higher, that would be good. Keep moving up a little bit.
It's time to learn a little bit about the DMAIC process. When you're doing your process improvement projects, you should follow this path. First you got define, then you got measure, then you analyze, then you improve, and then you got to control your process. I know that you're on the grind. It's no good if you can't define the problem on hand. Call it out, grab your pens. Before you start to solve, make sure you understand. Go smarter, pull out your project charter. Keep your scope in check, no time to be a martyr. Cyclock, why not? Put one line of sight to your customers. Cyclops, translate for your boy approach it like a blind date. Get to know the problem a little before you try. Hey, form a team, you can call that. All I wanna know is where your squad at. Just define, don't attack, do a UNK, bring it back, bring it back. Take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your starter facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smart, cats. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. Take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your starter facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smart, cats. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. I'ma guess where you messed up, beta. Where the plan at, better check that data. I don't care if it's mini tab or state, I need to get on the same wavelength. Theta. Hold up, better cap that track back. Cause you said you don't even know where the map is at. So put a straps back and hit 'em up. Watch the steps that they do and get 'em written up. If you got an SME you haven't hollered at, better pull a Gwen Stefani and holler back. Then you get to roll to the root cause. Look for things you haven't seen before, boo pause. Do away with all the noise, you gotta isolate the top 3 to 5 contributors to get it straight. If you got some quick wins, boo, don't you wait. They ready to roll, so storm the gates. Take it back, where your flow's at. Take it back, better go get. Take it back, ain't no.
Yeah, so it broke the high, so if it starts turning around and breaking the low, that's going to be something we don't want to see. So ideally, breaking the hourly high is going to be a little bit further confirmation, because then the hourly should be pushing up then, and this bullish candle should be respected. We should keep going, but 30-minute is showing that we might be trying to make higher highs and higher lows and keep pushing up for now. Got to keep an eye on the time. Don't want to be holding this too long. So if we don't start moving in the next, if this hourly doesn't move us up and doesn't stop us out, then we would look to just take, preferably ideally the small win instead of losing, or a small loss instead of trying to hold it for hours on end.
So now you've finished and you've set the bar higher than the original point, and you get to go back and do another process improvement project starting.
Technically,
See, take it
the
back.
trend
Get it?
is bullish. So technically, if you're selling, you're trading against the trend. Technically. But are we talking your trend or my trend? If your trend is bearish because we have 7 bearish candles, well, my trend is bullish on the higher time frame. So price created support, so I took a buy. Got nice traffic to the left. We go up or we don't. That's it. A little counter trend for the day, but see what happens. Yep, if you think it's a sell, then you're not in the trade. No worries. You should probably close your charts down if you're not trading right now. That would be my suggestion. Ethan, it is right on the bottom down here, 7:45 to about 10. We'll give this trade 12 more minutes, see what happens. If it keeps going our direction, then I'll tell you how I'm gonna manage it. You can do what you want with that information, but you should probably have your own management system. And then stream will be over. We'll either close the trade or we'll, if we're looking good to keep going up, we'll try and let it keep going up. If it's not looking good, we'll minimize. Yo. Nice job, Assam. Oh, okay. I totally read that wrong. I thought that said 3 pips secured. 3 pips spread. I have 0.8. A little under a pip. So not bad for me. Better than GJ. GJ is 1.5 right now. Yep, it's all good, Ethan. It's so obvious that it's like, I get it. Like, it's so obvious, like, blatantly right in front of your face that you just wouldn't. You just glance right over it. No worries. We all do dumb shit, I'm sure. If you keep coming, you'll see I do plenty of it. So, no worries. Looks like 15-minute might be trying to break us out of here. So my idea, like I said in the beginning of the stream, before any of this formed, told you exactly what I was gonna do, and now we're gonna watch it and manage it accordingly. But this is kind of what I'm thinking is what we're doing. So we were coming down, but now I think we're doing this. That's kind of my idea, is that the support here, now that we kind of got this potential higher low going on, might push us through here. But we'll see. Yep, that's true. Henry in the group said the correction tends to move slower, so I agree. Yep, this is the first trade today. I think I've taken 2 trades this week. This is 3. Yeah, I think if we get above the hourly, though, we'll get to target. That's my idea. But if we can hit 20 pips, that would be lovely. Yep, I still have LMFX as well. LMFX is still good. I like them. Yeah, so 20 pips would not be what we risked. I think we risked it was 26. But you got to take into account what time it is. Getting a little late in the session. Are we better off securing something and taking something for sitting here all morning versus getting nothing? Or do we hold it all the way so our R to R is proper and hope that we have volume to get us through the afternoon to get us there, kind of thing? So that's kind of how I'm looking at it right now, is if we can get 20, that's good. If we blast past it and we get more, cool. But if we can get 20 and we risk 26, I'm okay with taking that off the table. Especially coming into the time. I don't like having trades in after 11 Central Time. So yeah, I think if we can go up another 15 pips, that would be ideal. But we'll see. Still, I think once we get above this hourly high, I think that's when we will see a little burst of volume come in. A little bit of momentum on the hourly time frame to push us. So thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Do I have VIP group? Nope, just one private Discord group. That's it. If you want to talk about it, just DM me on Instagram. And we can chat about it. Website does answer a lot of questions, but if you have more, shoot me a DM. Thank you, Nishant. Appreciate the sub. Thank you. Someone else subscribed too. It didn't pop up yet, but thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it does not want to go up yet. So if we close bearish, we'll manage the trade. Hopefully we can close bullish, and the hourly can continue. We do still have a higher high and a higher low, but closing bearish would not be a good sign. Elwin, I was on vacation. I had some family, or my girlfriend had her bodybuilding show, and then so I drove down there. Then we drove back. Then I had my grandma's 90th birthday over the weekend and on Friday as well. So pretty busy last week, but I'm back, so we're good. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream here, but we close bullish, we're good. If we start breaking the low here, I'm gonna look to minimize. Maybe close half, close 85, close full, depending on how we move. Otherwise, if we break this hourly high, I will go break even and see if we can hit those 20 pips. But that's my plan for managing this trade. You guys should have your own management plan. And I will see you guys tonight at about 7 p.m. Central Time. So have a good day. And if you didn't get a trade yet, I would say just wait till the night. See what opportunity comes tonight.